Law of success, failure. My friends, Napoleon Hill points out in this teaching of failure that he says, it wasn't until I started to accept failure as a teacher instead of a punishment that I began to learn its lessons. Keep in mind, remember, first he worked as a general manager of a mine. Then when he lost his fortune at that, he went into the lumber business and in sales and made a fortune again, lost it again. Now he found himself pursuing law school. And while he was pursuing law school, he got a job in sales in the automobile industry. And because he always had developed the habit of doing more than paid for and better work than paid for, he rose to the top again and actually started, while he was doing that, a mechanic business. Where early in the early 1900s, there weren't mechanics for cars, and he developed that idea. And keep in mind, he was still going to law school, but he made a fortune at this. And he said his bankers loaned him and kept loaning him and kept loaning him because they saw that he had money. And he said eventually, he says, I reached a point which they took it over like they owned it because they did. And he said it wasn't until this moment, this failure, that the thought, fleeting, he said, as it was, crossed my mind. Maybe, just maybe, success isn't only about money. And he says, I didn't learn it at this point, but the fleeting thought went through my mind that maybe there was something else besides just money that entered the equation of success. But he says it was only a thought. My friends, failure can be your teacher and is being his teacher here. And my guess is, in your life and mine, if we will look at the fleeting thoughts that pass through our mind, those thoughts are the ones that change your destiny.